and supervillain. Be a superhero or supervillain. Whoa, whoa. Well, you have a gem.
Hey, welcome everybody. The sun has just gone down. We're eating a late lunch. And figured I'd come up here and share the Alpenglow in the mountains that are 80 something miles away. The Alaska range. Girls are in the back eating some Wendy's. One just woke up from a nap. Oh, yes. Here you go. There's your drink, baby girl. If you got any questions about Alaska, feel free to ask. Try and pan over here smoothly. Yeah, the sun has gone down over there. But the big mountains, that's what everybody's here for, right? We are currently at UAF, but we live out in North Pole. I have never in my life voted for Murkowski, and I don't plan on it this next round. She is teamed up with nothing but Democrats. Awesome. Where are you at now, Billy?
And let's go out and see the heat.
Oh, whew. I don't know if I could do that. I can't do the heat anymore. But if it makes you feel any better, it is negative 30 right now. So you're not probably missing the cold temps. I'm going to guess Alaska to Texas is probably military then, weren't you? Or significant other. I've been there. So my wife was born and raised here in Fairbanks. 08 to 11, Wainwright was my first duty station. And then the Army sent us to wonderful Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Yay. And I then proceeded to get out, and then we moved back, and we've been back here 4 years this time. So people don't walk off the edge. Basically, the snow's piled up, so there's a sharp pile to the next road that's 20-30 feet down. So it's just to keep people from walking over this shallow bit, because if I'll pull you off to the left here, the pile's a little bit bigger. So it's just to keep people from walking off and down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Papa, that you guys are having the high winds again. You guys haven't even recovered from last week's. Petco and Fred Meyers, nice. Which Fairbanks? Which Fred Meyers though, east or west? Let's see if I can get this. Sorry for the bounciness. I'm just trying to get this thing kind of situated a little bit better. Okay.
You still got sweet and sour sauce?
What? We didn't get no sweet and sour sauce for our nuggets. Lucky.
Why?
Hey, Wasila. Hi. We're just staying warm in the car, eating a late lunch. Sharing the beautiful view since it's nice and clear. Yeah, and Paul, we are staying warm, and our driveway finally got plowed. Still got to clean off the roof. But, yep. Yes, actually we saw 2 moose yesterday. I posted a video when we were driving to my mother-in-law's. They were in somebody's driveway. The roads are clear, but there's about 4 inches of ice, and now there's ruts, Papa Moose. So, and on top of the ruts, perpendicular to the road surface, where the ice is cracked, it's started to wear down. So it's like 3-inch wide potholes that go across the entire lane. There's the middle one being goofy. You have ketchup all over your face, Missy. Here's a napkin.
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo? Did you have ketchup all over your face? No, it's fine.
I don't like it all over my face.
Yeah, neither does anybody else. Yeah, I'm with you there, Wolf. I'm sure Papa Moose agrees too that the winds down there have just been terrible. And I think you guys in Wasilla hit, what, 90 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour hurricane force winds? And yes, mud bogs, this is Alaska. This is the interior. It's 3:37. The sun went down about 20 minutes ago. So this is the Alpenglow, and it's a nice clear day so you can see the mountain range. And brought the kids in to get some lunch, and they're just eating away. I think so. I'm pretty sure she hasn't moved out of the state. Well, that's good to hear. It's currently, according to my car trucker, -33 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I liked her too, and she left us with a nice big awesome surplus, and then the state legislator the last decade has gone through it like it's a cookie jar. And yeah, PFD has been absolute crap, and I'm sure Papa Moose and the other Alaskans in here can share their attitudes towards that as well, that they're basically taking it from us and to fund government that they say is absolutely necessary. But I disagree. What the state spends for just my family is $85,000 a year in government surpluses or services, and I don't think that I get $85,000 worth of benefit from it, and or that they're even worth a third of that. So, but yeah, I can't wait for Murkowski to be gone, and a few more of the people, what's her name, Imhoff, to be run off as well. We got rid of John Coghill up here in North Pole and put Rob Myers in, so we did our part up here in North Pole. You know what? The last time I saw a caribou was when I went hunting back in August. And they were about 400 yards away and running away. So so cold outside? Yep. Alright, so for a lot of the people just joining, it looks like there's 40 of you in here. Wow, thanks. This is Fairbanks, Alaska. I'm up at the university. The sun went down about 20 minutes ago. It's -30, and this is the Alpenglow, and this is one of the reasons that makes Alaska worth living here and dealing with the cold. Sweet. Yep, that's just down the road. I live in North Pole, so been out there to Eielson and to Elmendorf multiple times. Yeah, I think with Dunleavy, Paul, I think his downfall was basically that he had the cojones when he first got in, but then he was they forced his hand. And the legislature, the old timers that are in there, are really good with the administrative policy and essentially tied his hands. Not that we want to sit here and talk politics, but yeah, overall I do like Dunleavy, but I think that his hands have been tied. Lived in North Pole, Santa Shop. Yep, did a couple of lives this winter from the Santa Claus house, and people had a good time. I did what was it? When people join your live, and the guy's daughter was there, and she was younger, and so she got to say hi to Santa through the TikTok live. No, I'm not hunting Bigfoot. Yep, days are getting longer, and we're excited here. Probably another month or so, we'll have some good 8 hours of daylight, and get back to normal life instead of 4 hours of daylight. No. So thanks for the likes, thanks for the follows. I appreciate it, everybody. The Alaska Highway, it is a fun drive. I came up last time when we moved back up here in October of 17. Fortunately, the snow held off. You would think that the gravel parts, where they put gravel down because they're doing construction, would be the bad parts, but that was actually the smoothest part. The asphalt is way worse than the gravel. Wow, Anchorage is supposed to get back up to 30s. This winter has just been crazy. I think we can all agree on that one. Hi, Scotland.
Oh, Scotland.
Yep. Hi, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the roads. Yeah, I wouldn't travel the Alcan right now, by any means, considering just how crazy this winter's been. But during the summer, it's not that bad. It's just like driving a boat through nice big long swells. Especially if you're towing a fifth wheel or a camper or a sliding camper, which is what I had. It was a big floating boat journey. Well, now I live in North Pole and I work at the airport, so basically the reverse of that commute. Today, it was about, let's see here, 11 to 3, 4.5 hours right now. Davis, and it's getting longer by about 7 minutes a day, 3.5 minutes on the sunrise and 3.5 minutes on the sunset. Whew, negative 54, that's crazy. But once it's negative 30, it all feels the same, right? As long as there's no wind. It's the wind that gets you, which you can see from the caution tape. We've got a little bit, but it's not too bad. Currently, the temperature is negative 33, and holy cow, we've got a lot of people in here. So thanks everybody for joining. 100 people now in the stream. So this is the Alaskan range. It's about 80 miles away. Denali's out there somewhere, and it's currently negative 33. It's almost 4 o'clock, a quarter to 4, and let's see if that pole's gonna be in the way. See if I can get a nice shot of the moon here as well. And so there's the moon up there as well. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. This is one of the reasons that we can deal with the cold temperatures, is because we get a look at this 24/7, 365.
Wings?
The outdoors make it worth it. I'm up at UAF Fish Lair. So it's got one of the good lookouts over the city. So I've come up here a couple times for the live just because the view's good and
No. Yeah, it just broke. Okay, let's try it.
yeah, the one over the floodplain just past Chena. Yep, I had a friend that I went to high school with. Oh, hold on, let me scroll back up. Min Camaro. I had a friend that I went to high school with. Her husband joined the Air Force, and then they were stationed when I was here in Wainwright, 08 to 11. They were stationed down at Elmendorf, and then they were stationed up here at Eielson. They left about a year ago, but so that would have been, they were up here 18 to 20. And yeah, she did the same thing. She was driving a Subaru and just started flat spinning around on the bridge. I am not fishing yet. I do not have any ice fishing gear. I've got a few friends that have invited me out in the past, Fish Lair, but no, I am not out on the lakes. I've got a 2459 Sierra Classic Bayliner, so most of my fishing is salmon and halibut in the summer and fall, except last year the motor decided that it wanted to crack the exhaust manifold, and I had it moored all summer, so water got into the exhaust valves, rusted them shut, and seized the motor. So I don't know how this summer's fishing season's going to be, because my boat needs a motor, or at least new heads, but I haven't had a chance to tear it down, because by the time I got it back up here, the snow started falling and I wasn't able to pull the motor to even find out what's going on with it. So, well, we would love to have you back. I don't discourage anybody from coming back to Alaska. It's one of those places I think either you hate it or you love it. And most people that I talk to love it, myself included. But you have to love it, because otherwise you go stir crazy, and you got to make it worthwhile. You got to go out and do stuff on your own.
Can I get half of this? I want to buy an eye in my dick. How do you want
Let's see if I can
No.
zoom in here and still have decent quality there. See the... Yep, camera just doesn't do it justice. See the clouds skipping off the top of the mountains.
Daddy,
Yes, baby girl?
I want to buy an eye in that magic.
You want to put the mask on?
No, she wants a costume that matches it.
Oh, you want a costume that matches your toy from Wendy's?
Yeah.
When we get home, we can look for one. You probably have one. That's the other sandwich? Oh.
There's bacon on it and you can...
Yep.
Mustard.
Yep. I can understand that. Yeah, I need to get back out to Birch Hill one of these days, Mike, and take the wife snowboarding. She's never been snowboarding.
Me neither.
Neither of my cats.
Cats.
All right, good to meet you, Patrick. And but Mike, I grew up in Washington, so I had Snoqualmie Pass and White Pass and Crystal Mountain, all these different places that, you know, an hour away growing up. So I got here, and the taxi cab driver is telling me, hey, you're going to love it here. You know, we've got this snowboard ski hill called Birch Hill. And I'm looking around like, where? You know, and then I was born in Utah, too. So Alta, Alpental, Brighton, you know, where an average run is 1,500 to 2,500 vertical feet. And he points out Birch Hill, and I'm like, that's a bunny hill. And he laughed and he pointed over to the right. He's like, no, that's the bunny hill. I was like, no, this whole thing's a bunny hill. Until we started doing PT up it and walking the face of it. And yeah, fun times in the Army. Sometimes I miss it, but sometimes I definitely don't.
No, that is mine. Sorry. Daddy, guess what?
Yes, Miss Lexi?
Soon we are gonna go to Birch Hill for skiing.
Soon you're going to go to Birch Hill for skiing?
As a field trip.
As a field trip for
The
your cross-country
second
skiing?
Time.
The second time? Awesome.
Of going.
Admiralty, it's currently negative 33 according to my car.
We will not see you.
There's no more.
Nice, Patrick. I was just shy of 9 years.
You want
By
to
like
play
2 months.
outside?
I don't remember.
We're going
Just shy of 9 years, yeah. September 2007 to October 2016. Hey, Ingrid. You girls are going to go outside?
Yep. See ya.
All right. Do you need help unbuckling, baby girl?
I'll help her.
You're going to help her? Okay. I did go to an Ice Dog hockey game, and I live streamed part of it, the first period, and then the wife got pissed at me because she thought it was going to be a family night, and I was narrating the hockey game. But yeah, I had a good time. We normally come up a couple times a year and see UAF play, but the last couple years, obviously, COVID's made that difficult and wanted to make everybody's lives miserable. Hey, thanks, Admiralty, for the shares. I appreciate it. I appreciate the likes. So, let me get some of this stuff out of the way and pan over here where it's a little bit brighter. Let's see how well that comes through, if it's going to. Nope, not really. My holder doesn't want to go that far. Alright, I appreciate it, Admiralty. You stay safe down there. Yep, I love hockey. I wish that I could watch more of it, unfortunately. Alright. When they say that Alaskans are tough, so for those in the room who are still here, it's negative 33, and there's my kids out crawling on the snow pile. I do like hockey. I wish that I could watch more of it. Hold on just a second. The littlest one is freaking out, and I need to go let her back in the car. Come on, Aretha. Go back around the back. Come on. Hey. Really cold out here, isn't it? Let's get back in the car. There you go. It is negative 33, according to my car. And it's almost 4 p.m., so the sun went down 45 minutes ago. And I wish that the quality of zooming in was slightly better. It's a weird thing about TikTok. It doesn't let you choose which camera. It just picks one for you. The antifreeze, we run it at a different mixture. I believe it's 60-40 instead of 50-50. So that way it's rated to colder. Where's your kids' meal? I don't know. What did you do with it? I don't know what you did with it either. Is that it? No. That's worries. Well, that one must be yours. But it's empty. You ate your chicken. You ate your chicken nuggets. You want some fries?
No, that one not mine.
No, they're mine. They're my fries, but I'm not gonna eat them. If you want them, you can have them.
I don't know.
Yeah, when it gets that cold, it's crazy. But here we are, December, and we're already -30. We had a full week of -40. Well, not a full week, but 3 straight days of -40. And then right after that's when we got Snowmageddon, 28 inches of snow since Christmas, and a full day of freezing rain. I have not shot a moose. I have not gone moose hunting since I've been back. But I did go caribou hunting this fall, but we saw a few, but they were running away from us, so I didn't cash in my tag, so to speak. But eventually the plan is to. Or one nice thing, because of the moose and the amount of meat that it is, buffalo, you can go down to the troopers or to the Fish and Game, and you can put your name on a list. And when a moose decides that it wants to eat a car for dinner and gets run over, they start calling that list so that that meat does not go to waste, which I'm sure there's a lot of people that have their thoughts on roadkill, but a 1,200-pound animal, there's a lot you can salvage. So a lot of people do that. That way that meat does not go to waste. And it's not always necessarily roadkill. If the troopers or Fish and Game confiscate a moose, either it was taken illegally, they were in the wrong area, or they were poaching it, then people get called on that list as well. And after the state troopers are done with it for evidence, then it gets harvested and people on that list get called, and that way that meat doesn't go to waste. It was, I woke up Sunday morning. It was last Sunday morning. That's 2 weeks ago. Time flying by. I don't remember. But it was 35 degrees and raining after we had just gotten almost 2 feet of snow. And that makes for no fun. Nice, Cryptic. You having fun? Well, come get back in the warm car then. Yeah. You want to roll down your window? Yep, cars being made into convertibles. Or full-size trucks being turned into subcompact.
I got some in my boots too.
You got snow in your boots?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
How'd you manage that one? You step in a deep hole?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I fell.
You fell? Well, at least you didn't fall down into the street.
Mine wasn't shiny.
You're gonna cover up with that? Okay. Don't let my gloves hit the ground. Ew.
Mama, you point your fingers feel numb since how cold they are.
Man, Cryptic, that's a bummer. I mean, obviously it happens quite a bit here in Alaska, especially down in the Matsu. But it's like, as I was talking about that list, if you hit the moose, you should at least get first dibs on it. Like, it just messed up my car, and I have nothing At least I should be able to take it home and process it myself instead of everybody on the list. And then if that person can't or doesn't, then they should call the list, in my opinion. Yep, the ice fog does not help either. You can kind of see it if I zoom in here, this kind of to the right in the tree line. You can kind of see the ice fog down in there. We do have a little bit floating around, and we have, especially Thursday, we had quite a bit.
Give me those.
Here, you can borrow my jacket.
Yeah.
So there we go. Try and get it to focus again. So I appreciate the likes and the follows, everybody. I hope everybody stays warm. And you still hungry, Arissa? We'll back out here again and catch a glimpse of the moon up there.
Lexi, I'm so cold. I'm gonna eat some ice.
Of course, in person, it's better. For those of you that know, you know.
Well, look, I'm evil. I have an evil wing.
You have an evil ring?
Yes.
What makes the ring evil?
Because it's from the supervillain side.
Because it's from the supervillain side.
Superhero.
Wait, Lexi. Just because you have an evil ring doesn't mean you're evil. Dumbledore had Voldemort's evil ring, but he's not evil.
Yeah, but I am evil.
Yeah, you're quite a demon.
Yep, gotta avoid the yellow snow and the brown snow. The brown snow's bad too.
What?
Covered in dirt.
What's brown snow?
Dirty snow.
Yours.
Dirt, poop, all kinds of stuff.
The yellow is all lemon juice. Lemons are yellow.
Alright, you girls eat enough? Are we full?
Yes.
Not yet. We ready to go surprise Mommy?
Yeah. What's what?
By showing up.
At her work?
Yeah.
I'm not buckled.
I know you're not buckled. I should probably buckle you before we move the car, huh?
I'm giving you a sweater though.
You're holding on to my sweater, though?
I'm keeping it.
You're keeping it. You are a typical woman, stealing my hoodie, and you're only 7.
Hey.
Hey!
Let's steal all your shit.
Hey, you saw my drink. And whistle. You saw my drink.
Hey, hey. No, she did not agree to that. That's her drink. You like it? I understand that you like it, but it's hers. If you want some, you can ask her for some. Stop. But you also... Oh, you took the cap off. And now it's melted. You're going to get water all over my car. Where's the cap? Okay, do you want to sip before I dump out the water?
Wait, you can put it in here.
Good.
Yeah, for me.
Okay, dump it in there. Super cold water.
And ice.
And nice. Alright, let go.
And put ice in.
Alright, here you go. You can have that back.
Now you have Fanta Aqua. I like to eat.
Hi, Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah, somebody from Thailand. Do you know where Thailand is?
Thailand. It's somewhere in China or Japan.
Well, it's kind of over in that region,
Daddy,
but it is its own country. It is
I
not
think
part of
it's
China or Japan.
Daddy, I think it's the land of tides.
And thank you for the gift. I appreciate that.
Thailand.
So, do you know where Australia is? Okay, if you go slightly north and west of that, that's where Thailand is.
It's a land of tides?
No, it's not a land of
No,
ties.
it's the land of Thai food.
The weather is beautiful. It's a nice clear day, but that also means it's cold. It's negative 33 Fahrenheit, which, if I had to guess, because at negative 40 they're the same, that would put it, I think, negative 30 Celsius about. Negative 30. I'd have to look it up. But at negative 40 they're the same. So. Yes, it is definitely cold, but it's beautiful, and those who live here usually love it. So, with that, everybody, I appreciate you joining me. Shout out to all my fellow Alaskans. Thanks for the support, and we'll talk to y'all later. That was that's the after sunset Alpenglow, and y'all drive safe, stay warm, and we'll see you next time.